Hey ladies and gentlemen, Austin Zuloff here in Dallas, Texas with the founder of Direct Cellars Wine Club, David DiStefano, who was nice enough to fly out from Florida to be with us tonight at the first founders event of Direct Cellars Wine Club. David, it's a pleasure to have you.
Austin Zuloff, it's such a pleasure to meet you in person, man. You know, I heard so much about you. We've talked on the phone, we've done three-way calls together. You're on Facebook, you're doing so many amazing things for the company, but I was dying to meet you in person, and here you are.
No, the pleasure's all mine. I've got a few questions from some of the field leaders and from myself, if that's all right with you.
Absolutely.
All right, great. So the first question is, you know, we're a few months into the soft launch of Direct Cellars Wine Club right now. How do you think it's going so far? How do you feel?
I think it's going absolutely amazing. I'm so happy with the results of Direct Cellars right now. I mean, as you know, we launched this about 3.5 months ago, and we've been steadily growing about almost twice a month. We're growing at 100% rate. So I don't think you can have any better results right now. So I'm very grateful. The buzz is out there and it's catching fire.
Yeah, the folks that are the wine aficionados, they're very knowledgeable on the subject. What makes Direct Cellars wine selection so special?
You know, I think the key is the people we got to pick the wines. You know, a lot of companies go out and make the mistake of going out and getting their own vineyard and making their own wines or trying to mix wines or become an expert in the wine industry because it's fun. But you know, we wanted to make sure our wine was the #1 quality, you know, so we source wines from all over the world. We found partners that actually ran a wine club for 20 years. They are so good at picking very good wines for the budget, for the money. And this wine comes from all over the world, as you know. And they're just very good at picking wines that have a neutral attribute. Some wines can be more bold, some can be more dry, some can be more sweet. They're very good at picking something in the middle. If you like a certain taste, you're gonna find it in our wine.
If someone tastes the wine, they're gonna stay on that auto ship each month. So I mean, the 98% retention rate, you just can't argue with that. It must be good.
But it must be doing something right.
Right. You know, so as far as from a direct selling standpoint, there's a lot of companies out there. There's thousands of companies. What sets Direct Cellars apart from everyone else from an opportunity standpoint?
You know, I'm glad you asked that question because it's one of the things I'm very passionate about. I really believe in the network marketing model, but I've never so much been in love with what the products were available in those network models. You know, and one of the reasons is I think they create their own products so that a member has to be taught to sell that product and then build his network that way. And I think it's hard to have to convince somebody that, hey, you should buy my product, right? You don't have to convince somebody to buy wine. You know, wine is something that a lot of people enjoy, and it's kind of natural. And so we wanted to pick a product that just kind of flowed, and you wouldn't be embarrassed to go to somebody and say, hey, you drink wine. And I think that's what makes Direct Cellars such a unique opportunity.
Yeah, I agree completely. So, you know, as far as your overall vision for Direct Cellars, you know, because I know that a lot of us view you as a visionary. How far into the future does your vision stretch, and what is your overall vision for the company?
Austin, I see Direct Cellars becoming one of the biggest wine clubs, one of the biggest MLM companies in the country. You know, I had the privilege to go to the Direct Cellars Association a few years ago, and I got to be, you know, in a room full of billion-dollar MLMs, and one of them was Amway. I got to talk to the CEO of Amway, and he put his arm around me and said, I think you're going to be a billion-dollar company. And to get that validation from somebody at that level made me realize, like, hey, I thought that that's where we were going to go, but to get that kind of validation from somebody that runs a billion-dollar MLM, I couldn't tell you how good it felt. That is my dream. My dream is to take this company to as large as we can, possibly get into other products down the road, I don't know. But more importantly, I don't want you to waste your time in a company and 5 years from now have to start over. And how many times in our life, in our career, have we had to start over? You know,
Too many.
Right? Too many times. And there's only so much time in your life. You want to spend time with your family. You don't want to have to keep starting over, right? So the whole purpose to true wealth, right, is to build something residual that will go all the time. Who knows? Wouldn't it be nice if you could turn over this downline one day to your son or your daughter? I mean, that's what the objective with Direct Cellars is.
Absolutely. And that's been, you know, it's funny you say that because in Direct Cellars and in a multi-level marketing business, your positions, your business that you've grown is willable and transferable, and that's always been part of my dream. So I'm really glad to hear you say that because I would love to turn my business over to my children whenever I pass. You know, So that's very important to me.
That's where we're headed, and that would make me happy for you to be able to do that, for other members to be able to do that. And you know, it's a very exciting business, and we've done everything we could legally to make sure we don't have those pitfalls that could shorten the life of our company. We're doing everything we can, growing out an infrastructure for it to be long term.
Nice, very nice, very good. So finally, last question. If you had one message, you know, say that there's thousands of people right now that are viewing these videos. So if you had one message to that person that's on the fence, they're thinking, should I be a customer? Should I make this my business to earn an extra $1,000 or $2,000 or a full-time income per month? What would that one message to that person that's considering partnering up with our company be?
The message would be, try us. We're fun. This is easy. This isn't hard. You have nothing to lose. You know, if you're worried that you may not like this, come in as a customer. You know, you can join for as little as $49.95. You know, and you know, we talked about this earlier. One of the problems that we're having is customers are coming in, they're joining as a customer, and they're enjoying their wine, but they're seeing these email notifications coming in saying so-and-so joined, right? And they're saying, hey, what's this email I'm getting? Could I be making money? And we're like, absolutely, that's the money you're missing out on. And then they say, well, I want to upgrade to the distributor. And so it ends up converting, but that's not your question. Your question is, why would you do this? And the answer is, it's just fun and it's easy and you have nothing to lose, you know?
Absolutely.
So we get in, we get wine, and we get social.
Right, exactly right. And you know, one of the best parts for people that are the true wine lovers is that, you know, when you like something, you tell people about it naturally, right?
Absolutely.
So whenever you do get in and you get your wine and you try it, if you tell someone about it, then your wine is a tax write-off. It's a business expense.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
so you can literally be drinking premium wines from all over the world, and at the end of the year, it's a tax write-off anyway, right?
That's correct. You know, it's a tax write-off, and if you think about it, I mean, I don't know how many businesses you started that weren't MLM-based, but I started businesses where you had to start your business by yourself. You did all your accounting, your tech support, your sales, everything by yourself, right? Until you can afford to go anywhere else. And, you know, there's a lot of expense in starting a business, a corporation, website, etc. With direct sellers, you can come in for $250, own the business, right? You bring in 2 distributors and you made your investment back. You bring in 3 customers and you're no longer paying for the club, you're getting free wine. We designed it to be very strategic for you to get in, get your money back immediately, and enjoy this free wine and start making money.
Awesome, awesome. Well, David, once again, I certainly appreciate you,
so much
sir.
for having me.
My pleasure, my pleasure. And so, guys, once again, this is Austin Zuloff and David DiStefano from Direct Sellers Wine Club saying get in,
Get wine.
and get social. Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye now.